Do you feel disconnected, as if life's meaning slips through your fingers and every day passes without truly touching your soul? It's natural to feel lost sometimes, to wonder if the quiet moments of life carry any significance, and many seekers have felt this emptiness. The breath that names the divine guides you to reconnect with the sacred in every breath, find clarity in stillness, and awaken to the presence of the divine within yourself. The seeker walked alone along a path lined with whispering reeds, each one trembling as if it held secrets too sacred to speak. She paused and drew a deep, deliberate breath. It filled her chest and seemed to pulse with a rhythm older than the wind. Somehow, she felt it, that every inhale was a song, every exhale a prayer. The world around her hushed, the river slowed its voice, and even the sun seemed to hold its light in reverence to the quiet power within her. As she moved forward, she encountered an ancient grove, trees curved and twisted as though they had grown around invisible truths. The leaves shimmered in patterns she could not name, but their motion felt alive, like the pulse of the universe itself. She knelt at the base of a great silver-barked tree, her hands resting on roots that seemed to hum under her touch. Each breath, she whispered to the grove, carries a name of wonder, of sorrow, of hope, a name that calls me to remember who I am and who I might yet become. The air thickened, not heavy, but full of expectancy. She closed her eyes and let the silence teach her. In that stillness, she began to feel the movement of countless lives entwined with her own. Her heartbeat was a drum echoing across the ages, her exhalation a wind that stirred the leaves into song. And then she heard it, not outside, not in the trees, but within herself. A single voice, pure and unshakable, saying, "The divine is not hidden. It is named in every breath, in every quiet act, in every intention that rises from the heart." She breathed again, slower this time, letting the words sink into her marrow. Every inhalation seemed to carry the stories of those who had walked before her, and every exhalation seemed to return them to the world, reimagined, alive, and renewed. Her gaze lifted to the sky, and for the first time, she saw the light as a bridge rather than a barrier. It shimmered with infinite colors, each hue a note in the symphony of being. She realized that every name she had ever whispered to the wind, every prayer she had murmured in the night, was a part of that symphony. The seeker felt tears rise, not from sadness, but from recognition. Recognition that she was part of something larger, something eternal and ever-renewing. The grove seemed to lean closer, its branches cradling her in invisible arms, as if it understood the gravity of her discovery. She inhaled deeply once more, and in that breath, she named the divine. Not in a single word, not in a phrase, but in the entirety of her being. It was a name sung in silence, known by every cell, felt by every nerve, alive in the pulse of her own heart. When she exhaled, the world exhaled with her. The river rippled, the leaves swayed, and the wind carried her understanding across hills and valleys. She understood that the divine was not distant, not unreachable, but present in the simple act of breathing, in naming, in feeling, in being fully awake to the moment. She rose from the roots and continued her path, her steps light but certain. The grove faded behind her, but its lesson remained, that each breath she took was both offering and receiving, both question and answer, and that in every inhale, she could touch the eternal, in every exhale, she could share it with the world. Because the breath that names the divine was not a single moment, but a journey of countless breaths, each one a bridge between the self and the infinite, each one a reminder that presence is sacred, and that every seeker carries the divine within.